花と酒を手に景色を堪能しようとしたが、あの頃とはもう違う。悠々とまた。
I have no idea who to put on my team right now. My Hu Tao's not built. We'll just go for God. Oh, by the way. Hi! Am I audible? We may never know! Anyways, I was originally gonna stream yesterday, or the day before that, but it turns out that my midterm was happening, how do I say this? It was the best way to say it is, it was happening in a classroom where you were not meant to write a test for 2 hours. So my neck was essentially just bent at 90 degrees for 2 hours, and it just was a terrible experience. I've changed rooms for tonight because I got a pack. I'm leaving tomorrow. So I have absolutely no idea how I sound like right now. Hopefully it's like... And somebody's asking me for the link. I'm just gonna message it to someone. Can you hear the sound of me typing? Wonderful. Oh, hi! Welcome. I'm gonna do Dehya's story quest thing, if my brain can work properly. Dehya's story quest is... What was it called again? I don't remember. I feel like these are things that I should know. Is this one? No. Dehya's would be here. You can only hear my voice again? Shoot. Let me see. Yes, for some reason my desktop audio is not working. Let me check. It's scene 3. Desktop audio would be I think it's working. Is it? Is John Lee talking? Hi! I like how we're all here. Okay, shoot. What is... Is there a prerequisite quest that I need to do? Honestly, I don't know. We're just doing whatever this is. until I figure things out. Which is pretty much how I do life in general. I have no idea what I'm doing, but usually I manage to figure it out. Usually. Oh. You know, I wonder why you don't dive from here, considering there's water underneath. Although, I do still think you might die if you do that. And we're starting that one again. Why are there so many Aranara related quests? Everything is Aranara. It's Ada here and Ada there. And lower? How do I go lower? Any lower and I'm underground. Is there a way to get underground? No. Oh no, I'm just going this way, I guess. Oh, there. I still haven't finished the Aranara ones.
あなたが噂の各国を渡って旅している金髪の旅人さんでしょうか?
Yes, that would be us. I look at my, like, black hair.
よかった。どこを探せばいいか悩んでいたところだったんです。ちょうどあなた宛ての手紙が私の手元にありまして。
Someone has a letter for us?
その人にこちらの郵便システムをうまいこと利用されてしまったんです。手紙を必ず届けるという確約を得た後、極めて曖昧な届け先を記入されてしまいました。
This is the Archon interlude quest, isn't this?
オイラたちに手紙を届けるのって結構難しいんだよな。何しろオイラたちずーっとあっちこっち駆け回ってるし。
Cause it's starting to... Yeah, I had a feeling. It's starting to sound really familiar.
とある喋る白い紙の小さな精霊の隣です。
He just straight up said, ah, what's the address? Next to a small floating ferry. Where's the small floating ferry? Next to the address. Yeah, the address is Paimon.
そうなんです。しかも、もし手紙を届けられなければ、規則に従ってこちらが賠償しなければなりません。本当にあの人にはしてやられました。しかし、どうやら運は私の味方をしてくれたようですね。
Let me see this letter. I'm really curious who could have sent it. I already know who sent it. Spoilers. You can never escape spoilers. I willingly looked at those spoilers myself. It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be at Port Ormos on official business. Lately I've been stopping by the, I guess, Jafar Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kaya. Yep, it's Kaya. Like I said, I willingly looked at those spoilers myself. So I have no one to blame but myself. This is definitely Kaya's style. So he just wanted the compensation then. Or maybe the what is silent letters and words just confuse me. Honestly, the biggest struggle for me is Sumeru names. Sumeru names are so hard to pronounce for me because I have absolutely no basis on how they're supposed to be pronounced. Because like for Mondstadt names, I'm a German speaker, so that's not a problem. For Liva names, I'm a Chinese speaker, that's also not a problem. For, like, the... Shit, what do you do? But Inazuma words, I may not be able to speak Japanese, but I can understand most of it to the point of, like, I know what they're supposed to sound like. Me and Japanese, man. I just have never figured out Japanese grammar. Like, when I went to Japan, I would speak in English, but then, you know, most workers in Japan don't happen to speak English. But they'll try their best to, like, explain in, like, slower Japanese. Or, like, they'll try to explain and then they'll defect back to Japanese, and usually I'll go like, it's okay, I understand. And then they always look so relieved. It's much better than the first time I went to Japan. The first time I went to Japan, I was like still a kid back then. I had like zero basis for, well, not zero basis, but like my Japanese was essentially just like the basics. So I really just didn't understand anyone. But the last time I went, it was like, yes, you may not understand what I'm saying, but I understand most of what you're saying. So we can sort of piece it out together with a little bit of, like, miming, you know? You know, like, when two people who don't speak the same language just start doing gestures, hoping that, like, something gets across. Yeah. But yeah, so Sumeru's the one place I have absolutely no basis on how to pronounce any of the words or names.
むしろもしこの手紙が本当に届いたら、それこそ運命の定めってことになって、オイラたちの方からあいつのところに行かなきゃならないんじゃないか?
Well, no harm done. It'll be nice to catch up with him, if we ever go meet him.
昔の友達に会うのは嬉しいことだもんな。
It is nice, but Paimon, why are we so zoomed in on your face? We're like extremely zoomed in on Paimon's face. Ah, it is Jafar. How far, how much am I supposed... Anything that's been posted on the gacha chat in our Discord? Yeah. Anything that's posted there I read. So, if it's on there, I know about it. I wonder if my brother's watching. If he is, he's ooh, it's wine scented. Nice. Yeah, so I only know Kaya. It's cause we all stand Kaya. We all stand Kaya here. Here we go. There it is. Well, I mean, I made the whole banner, like not banner, the whole thumbnail. So, we're gonna do Dehya's story quest. We're gonna have to wait until later for me to do the Archon interlude. Mostly because I want to do the Archon interlude one kind of like together, rather than, you know, doing a part one and then waiting like a week before I get back. Grand Bazaar time. I am traveling way too much right now. Usually I'm like, I'll travel maybe like twice a year. And now that my family no longer lives with me, I'm just traveling all the time. I'm going back to attend my brother's parent-teacher conference. I have never missed a single one of his parent-teacher conferences. Which is strange. Because both of my parents have missed a lot of them. Ooh, no, wait, first. Since we're doing Dehya's story quest, we should probably start off with doing her demo. Test run, test run, test run, test run, test run! I've heard a lot about how fun she is, so I'm looking forward to this. But I have also heard a lot about how bad her artifact set in here is. Dehya can use her elemental skill to create a fiery sanctum field that will launch pyro damage, dealing coordinated attacks when opponents take damage in its area of effect. Additionally, the characters within the field's AoE will have increased resistance to interruption and can transfer part of their damage they take as continuous damage for Dehya to bear. Oh yeah, I remember this. My brother told me about this. Upon using her elemental burst, Dehya enters the Blazing Lioness state, in which she will automatically and continuously unleash her flame main fists, dealing pyro damage. While in this state, her normal attacks and elemental skill will be replaced by Roaring Barrage. Unleasing. Yes, she is unleasing her, I don't know, her house? What do you even lease? She do no big numbers. Gotta build her then. Where am I? Oh, unleashing Roaring Barrage within a short time after a Flame Main's Fist Strike will increase the speed at which the next Flame Main Fist Strike will be triggered. Elemental orbs will drop during the trial event challenge to facilitate the testing of the trial character's elemental burst. Interesting. I want to see how they built their Benny. Trial Benny is... he's got the Favonius sword. Okay. I mean, Noblesse isn't bad. Ooh, they're all level 8. That's not bad. That's a good amount of health. Also a good amount of energy recharge. And he immediately gets hit in the back of the head with a rock, of course. Ooh. Oh, I like that she doesn't do the, like, spinning like a top. Okay, what does this do? She punch. She punch! Ooh, that does look cool. And then we'll go... punch, 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 punch! Punch, 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 punch. Ooh, her pose is cool. Well, that was fun. You guys were right. She is really fun to play. Okay, where did that lady come from? Back to the Grand Bazaar, wherever we were going. Why are we going back up? Sumeru City. The place where I keep getting lost in, because why are there so many layers? There we go! Oh, we're going shopping. wasn't on our list, was it?
じゃあ今追加するぞ。
あいや。
へえ、旅人とパイモンじゃないか。
It's 10 years at!
会えるなんてな。
She's like my second favorite NPC. Wait, one time the academia's floor refused to load, so you fell through and found yourself in the Grand Bazaar for the first time? Oh my god. I love, like, at the same time, I love it when this kind of thing happens because it's so ridiculous. But also, it's so frustrating sometimes. I remember that one time I went into that, like, one of those underground pyramids in the desert. And I don't know what I did, but I started falling through the floor. And then once I tried to teleport back, I still kept falling through the floor. Like, I was just constantly falling through the floor. And I just didn't know how to fix it, so I had to, like, climb on top of things in order to get around. Because as soon as I, like, touched the floor, I just fell right through. So yeah, that was the most intense game of the floor is non-existent that I've ever played.
こんにちは。久しぶりだね。うわあ、またお前たち二人組か。リシア、お前って砂漠に戻ったんじゃなかったか？
Weren't they going together?
ボディーガードの仕事を辞めただけで喧嘩したってわけじゃないんだぜ。ドニアザードとはいい友達だからな。
Aww, we love friendship.
ウーマイ家はまだ人手を募集してるし、報酬も手厚い。私にしたって仲間たちにしたって断る理由はないだろ。
ここ数日、リシアはうちの仕事を引き受けてくれてたの。だからそのままうちに泊まってもらってるのよ。
I just realized her earrings are like very similarly shaped. That's cute.
お父様もお母様もとても喜んでるわ。前にリシアがいなかった時なんか、まるで家族がいなくなったような。
Dehya, you've essentially been adopted. She's been adopted. You're part of this family now.
そりゃ大げさすぎますよ。旦那様と奥様はいつも本当に親切で。仕事は終わったし、ちょっと買い物したら旅団に戻る予定だったんだけどさ。旦那様がどうしてもあと一泊していってほしいとおっしゃって。
もう2、3日泊まっていったっていいじゃないの。お父様はまだリシアに得意料理を振る舞ってないわ。
I swear she's been adopted.
私が暇に耐えられない人間だってお嬢様は知ってるでしょうが。
The whole family is attached to her.
機会はあるからさ。
お前はすごいな。
Paimon's just here with the I can't believe you would pass off food! It's free food!
そうだ。前に今度砂漠に連れて行ってくれるって約束したでしょ。
Yeah, I remember this. That's what I was saying.
まだ見ていないところがたくさんあるの。
申し訳ないが、今日はまだダメだ。旅団には処理しなきゃならないことも残ってるし、最近は砂漠の方も物騒だしな。
今日も先延ばしにする気ね。前回もそうだったわ。前々回も。
ごめんごめん。もうちょっと時間をくださいよ。ちゃんと手配しておくから。
Do you need help taking care of some stuff? We'll do it for you. We can go out to the desert and punch some people's faces in.
わかったわ。
Although I'd probably need to bring out Hazel if I wanted to punch people's faces in.
実はそのある種の勘みたいなものというか。
She's been possessed!
今回うちに来てくれた時からリシアが妙に焦っていて落ち着かない様子でいること、私気づいてるの。何か困ったことがあって、それで 私たちの約束を何度も先延ばしにしてるの？
It's the I've run into trouble, but I don't want to bother you, so I'm not gonna talk to you about it. But in the end, it's just gonna make everything worse because nobody has information and we're all confused.
いやいや、お嬢様の考えすぎですよ。
それじゃあ約束できる？友達っていうのはお互いに嘘をついてはいけないのよ。リシアがうなずいてくれるなら、私はこれ以上聞かないことにするわ。
You ever feel like as the traveler, we just tend to walk in on the most awkward, like very private situations, and then we're like, we already introduced ourselves and said hi, so we can't exactly just leave right now, but this sure feels like something that should be talked about between the two of you, and not between the 3/4 of us.
でも、もし本当に何かあるなら、ちゃんと私に教えて。なんとかして、あなたを助けるわ。
Denya's ad is so pretty. Come on, fess up.
ドニアザードの言う通りなんじゃないのか？
お嬢様と来たら全く手に負えないぜ。
Yeah, fess up, come clean. We don't want any. I punched my computer. Ow.
傭兵界隈のことなんかお嬢様は知る必要がないと思ってた。知ってもいいことはないからな。リスクを避けて利を取る弱肉強食の世界、こことはだいぶ違うんだ。
でも、私たちは親友でしょ？リシアの悩みがわからなかったら、サポートしたり、手助けしたりできないじゃない？
Yeah, I mean, if everything hangs upon Mora, isn't her family like the richest one around? Like I know you don't want to take advantage of her or like seem like you're taking advantage of her, but I'm pretty sure you've already been adopted into this family. I'm sure they won't mind.
お嬢様、そこまでこだわる必要なんかないでしょうに。本当に参ったな。じゃあ場所を変えよう。ここはあまり良くない。
Yeah, we're obstructing this guy's business. We're standing like right in front of his stall.
ここにしよう。なるべく人目を引かないように。
Let's not draw any extra attention. We have a floating fairy. A blonde traveler who we've already established in the story dresses very weird compared to everyone else. We have the young lady of the richest family in this area, and Dehya, who has a lot of like presence. Like she's very commanding. Like her presence commands like attention. I don't think that there could be any more. My computer is low on battery, but it's plugged in. Give me a moment to check this. What did I do again? Why am I always a mess? Okay, it's good now.
エルマイト旅団はかなり人が多いし、構成も複雑だ。私みたいにモラを稼ぐためにあちこちで仕事を探している傭兵がそこら中にいる。私のいる旅団は至高の猟銃って名前で規模は大きくない。
That is such an epic
うちが受け入れ
name.
てるのはみんな気骨のある切りがたい連中ばかりだ。けどな、モラのためなら道徳だってきれいさっぱり捨てられるような旅団もある。中でも一番悪名高いのは親王のレリクスって旅団だ。
You know, I honestly feel bad for King Deshret. I feel like he's one of the most historically misunderstood people
での神様で王様って言えば
Alamar.
そう。あんたらはアフマルの目とやり合ったことがあるって聞いた。
Seriously, I'm pretty sure King Destro was just this guy who, like, you know, he's harsh sometimes because he is king, you know, you can't just be, like, super easy on everyone all the time. But, like, he tried his best. And then, like, even worked with, like, the now no longer existent Rukadavara to, you know, try to save everyone. And now everyone's just here like, ah, yes, he was a tyrant. And, bad people are now using his name to, like, justify doing bad things. Poor man.
おお、神の缶詰知識を売ってたあの旅団だな。確かにいいやつらとは思えなかったけど。
Yeah, this is a regular distance for when we're trying to talk, when we're looking at Paimon speak. But earlier with, like, that scene with the letter from Kaya, I felt like we were much closer than that. It was just Paimon staring right into our soul.
親王のレリクスはいくつもの似たような旅団で構成されてて、本部が上から下までを全部管理してる。本来なら奴らとは一切関わりたくないところだが、今回騒ぎを引き起こしたのはアフマルのヒゲって旅団なんだ。
Oh, I've never realized she has two braids on the side of her head.
ひげ？
顎ひげのことだよ。多分な。バカな名前だってことは言わなくても分かってるぜ。私も昔から大嫌いだからな。
That is a pretty stupid name. Who are you guys? We are the Beards!
だが要点はそれがクセの親父の旅団ってことだ。
Oh, shoot! Dehya lore really do be incoming! Also, oh my god, Genshin characters with actual parents!
言いにくかったわけは少し分かってきたわ。でも彼らが一体何をしたの？
詳しいことはやっぱり言わないでおくよ、お嬢様。とにかく奴らはかなり多くの暴力沙汰を起こした。100件以上か。
Is this another one of those chosen family things, you know, like, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the waters of the womb? One of those stories?
ああ、それに現場の状況もかなり凄惨だ。奴らは金品を全部奪った後、口封じに人を殺すんだ。
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Her dad's like a violent gang leader!
被害者はキャラバンや一般人にとどまらず、他の傭兵団にまで及んでる。
もう敵と味方の区別すらしてないのね。モラルがないにも程があるわ。
I mean, I think it's worse that they're targeting civilians compared to targeting other, you know, mercenary groups who at the very least know what they're getting into.
この件に関して親王のレリクスの内部がどういう態度でいるのかはわからないが、ここ数年
I'm just realizing that Dehya essentially said that, like, her dad leads a group that has the dumbest name.
このまま見て見ぬふりをしていれば、私の旅団も R 村の人たちもいずれは奴らに狙われるかもしれない。親父のやつ、ここ数年一体何考えてんだ。
お前の親父ってそ そんなに恐ろしいやつなのか。
人は変わるもんさ。記憶じゃ前からろくでなしではあったけど、一線を越えるようなことはしなかった。
Has he been possessed?
高い評価とは言えないみたいだな。
The bar was already pretty low. Now it's like a good 2 feet underground.
そうじゃなきゃアフマルのヒゲを出て親父と関係を断つわけがないだろう。
Ah, she's got daddy issues.
すごく騒がしくて
Makes sense.
毎日毎日まともなこともせずに酒を浴びるほど飲んで、それにスケベだった。旅団の船員たちと一緒になってよく一晩中はしゃいでたよ。
うわ、悪夢みたいだな。お母様は彼らを止めないの？
残念だけど母親が誰なのか私は知らないんだ。
Yeah, I figured.
ごめんなさいでしょ。私そんなつもりじゃ。
Worry not. Her parents are your parents at this point.
気にしなくていいさ、お嬢様。傭兵には私みたいなやつが多いんだ。親父がスケベだって言ったろ。私はそうやって。
Yeah, I had a feeling.
親父も私の母親が誰なのかわからないと言った。母親も私に会いに来たことは一度もなかった。親父はいつも父さんがいれば大丈夫だなんて言ってたが、ほとんどのことは旅団のみんなに任せて親父は物語を語ってくれる程度だった。でも親父はセンスが本当になくて、物語のレパートリーは少ないわ。
I like how she's complaining about her dad's bad storytelling.
砂上の勇者が森にいる巨竜を倒したとか、傭兵があらゆる困難を乗り越えて反乱軍から姫を救い出したとか。
どれもありきたりな童話だな。
ああ、1回や2回ならまだ新鮮に感じられるかもしれないが、
Holy cow, he told the same story 20 times.
もう聞き飽きてたよ。でも親父は飽きもせず、むしろどんどん夢中になって旅団にいる仲間たちまで呼んで芝居をさせたりしてた。用意してくれるおもちゃも物語の中の道具とか鎧とか、それに盾、それからおもちゃの剣ばっかり。
Oh my god, those would have been the dream toys for me as a kid. Do you know how hard it was for me as a child to convince my dad to get me a wooden sword? Like, I'm pretty sure I've only ever owned one wooden sword as a kid, and that was because I just so happened, we just so happened to be traveling in one of those, like, you know, super historical little Chinese, like, villages. And then some person on the street was selling these, like, wooden toy swords. And they looked pretty realistic, if I remember correctly. And I remember, like, begging my dad to get me one. And, like, after, like, a ton of convincing, he was like, fine, I'll get you a toy sword. So I got a toy sword. And now, as an adult, I own many knives. They're mostly crafting knives, though. Ooh. For my birthday, my mom got me a set of knives, like those, like, carving knives for, like, carving wood. Like, the ones where, like, it came in, like, this little, like, leather, like, roll-up bag. And then when she gave it to me, she was like, I really didn't want to get you this, but I got it for you anyway. So, and then I opened it, and it was all these little, like, it was a collection of these knives, and I was so happy about it. I was like, oh my god. She didn't let me bring it back here, though. So it's still with her, but I own them. I also have, like, the cosplay prop swords now. Because they're fun.
後になってようやく分かったよ。親父は
Sometimes cosplay is just an excuse for me to buy
あい
swords.
つ自身がそうやって遊ぶのが好きだったんだってな。
Yeah.
うわ変なやつだな。
But it doesn't sound like he had all bad intentions.
まあな。
I mean, like I said, it's hard to get like something that looks nice that's sharp. So most of my knives are all like stuff I'll use for crafting. Fun fact, I've made wooden swords myself before. I made a little wooden sword for my brother once. And so those carving knives are for making swords that can't actually cut anything because they're made of wood. But it was really fun.
略奪、脅迫、
But I would always cut myself because I'm clumsy as
そん
heck.
な全ての悪行が組織の中で自慢の種になってるなんて思いもしなかった。親父や旅団のやつらは英雄なんかじゃなくて、物語の中じゃ倒されるべき悪人。
Oh, that zoom was dramatic.
まさか見せさえしなければ私が永遠にわからないとでも思ってたのか。
あなたの気持ちわかるような気がするわ。現実との落差を感じてしまったのね。
そうだな。でも大丈夫さ、お嬢様。もう過去のことだからな。親父と大喧嘩した後は私が出て行って、それ以来一度も戻ってない。今回調査に関わることにしたのも親父に何か感情を抱いてるからじゃない。単に周りの人を守りたいだけ。
Yeah, her claw things are really cool. Why? Oh, you just want to find out why they suddenly started causing so much more trouble. Oh, I wish I was like skilled enough to make that kind of stuff. Like there's a couple of like cosplayers I follow who make their own props and they're so good at it. One of my friends from back in Canada has a friend. I don't know them personally, but I've met them once and they make their own props.
でも傭兵の一生は
And I've always been like, yo, how does that,
こういう生き方を楽しんでるぜ。
how? People with skills.
でもあなた
I
の
would
ことを
try,
大切に
except I'd
思ってい
probably
る人にとって
burn myself.
それはとても重い負担になるわ。
だからあんたに言うつもりはなかったんです
Also,
よ。
I like
お
never
嬢様。
finish projects, so even if I did, I wouldn't finish it probably. I'd get distracted.
どうしよう。二人とも一理あるぞ。
I'll go back to the desert with Dehya.
え？あんたまで巻き込まれる必要はないだろう。
Yeah, EVA foam does exist, but I've used foam before, like with that little like the mini child mask that I made. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it's like a little child mask that I put on my Eevee. I have, well, the one that goes on my Eevee is the felt version of it, but I do have like a just proper foam version, which is pretty cool. But I did also burn myself making it, so
こいつはすごいんだぞ、ドニアザード。こいつとディシアが手を組めば、こんなことはパッと解決だ。わかった。彼女がいてくれれば、確かに安心できるわ。
I'll do my best.
じゃあ、私はシティであなたたちからの情報を待っているわ。どうか無事でいてね。
心配してくれてありがとな、お嬢様。それじゃあ出発しよう。まずはキャラバン宿駅に行って 至高の領袖へ私の仲間たちに会いに行こう。
Felton costume. Yeah, I don't really like using Felton costumes exactly. But like I said, I made that little thing for my Eevee, so I wanted it to also, you know, be soft and kind of fuzzy to match my Eevee. Which set off a very, bad precedent, I think, because now my Eevee has a full-on closet. I've been making clothes for my Eevee ever since that, because I was like, yo, this is fun! So now my Eevee has a whole closet.
くれぐれも気をつけてね。シティであなたたちからの情報を待ってるから、絶対に無茶はしないでね。
Oh, honey, everything we do is reckless. Okay, we're going to Caravan Rabat. Over here. There's the teleportation point. Yeah. Hello, people.
ああ、ディシャ、戻ってきたか。この二人は君の友達か？
I like how we can either be, it's a pleasure to meet you. Okay, bye bye. See you around. I like how our two options are, it's a pleasure to meet you, like a regular person, or I trust her with my life.
おお、なら俺たちと一緒だな。新しい奴らもいることだし、俺からアフマルのヒゲについて。
I love how this guy doesn't ask no more questions after that. As soon as we go, we trust her with our lives. He's like, okay, you're one of us. I'm gonna tell you everything.
奴らはやり方を選ばず、自分の仲間たちを直接モラを巻き上げるターゲットにしてる。
Like their own members? They're turning on each other?
それも普通の傭兵団だけじゃ。
Oh.
同じ神王のレリクスに属する旅団も奴らに襲われる。
Paimon looks horrified.
凶暴で残酷な獣でさえ己の血肉と群れを守るのにあいつらは全然気にしちゃいない。
God, I love the way that like they show the wind go through Dehya's hair.
そう、傭兵から価値のあるものを奪ったら奴らは他の旅団や闇市の商人にそれを転売する。一部のモラは食料や武器と交換され、すぐに次の暴力行為に使わ
Oh,
れる。
the dogs upstairs are barking again.
ひどすぎるだろう。
I'm pretty sure that no one can hear them when I'm in my room. But I'm not sure about here. I'm in the living room right now.
ああ、だから俺たちも気になってる。
They're the loudest in my parents'
奴
room.
らがこんなに
I believe they like the room the dogs stay in the most is right above my parents' room.
この前、記者部と一緒に
And you know, now that I stay here myself, sometimes I'll be in that room if I want some like more space. Cause their room is the largest, so sometimes if I want more space, I'll hang there. And then in that room, I can even hear like the clicking and clacking of the dog's like nails on the floor, which is really cute. But they get really loud.
財物を奪うというよりは内輪もめだな、あれは。
Ooh.
待て、内輪もめだって。
そうだ、被害者の中で神王のレリクスに属する旅団の比率がとても高いんだ。単にモラ目当てなら相手は誰でもいいわけで、こんな風に明確な目標を狙う理由はないはずだ。でも内輪もめだと解釈すれば辻褄が合う。 だが残念ながら奴らは口がとても硬くてね、これ以上の情報は得られなかった。ただ悪丸のヒゲが活発に動いてたここ数年で親王のレリクスの勢力はどんどんそがれていってるそうだ。
That somehow makes things even more confusing.
確かにおかしい。こっからの調査は私たちに任せろ。でも私がいなかったこの数日間のうちにあんたらが直接話を聞き出しに行ってたなんてな。
Oh, she does not look entirely pleased. Why have you brought your dinner?
まあ気にするな。これは君の親父さんの旅団だろ。俺たちは君よりも心配してるのさ。
そう、それにあんたがしてきた危険なことの方がよっぽど多い。
Who?
あんたに比べれば俺たちのしたことなんか大したことじゃないって。
Who?
2人が取引に出かけている間に俺は被害者の拠点を確認しに行った。生存者はおらず生き残った者はみんな逃げたわけだ。
Oh, it's a motorcycle outside.
何も残っていない。
Can y'all hear the motorcycle? Because I want to multitask and procrastinate at the same time. Same! That is such a mood.
シャム、ハラフ、あんたたちも来たのか。
あんたが帰ってくるのを見かけてな、すぐ駆けつけてきたんだぜ。そっちの新しい友達は一見まだ未熟そうだけど、ただならぬオーラを感じる。
We're like, you sure you want to call us that? Oh no, the dogs are quieter now. But I guess you guys can't hear the dogs from this room either. I was mostly mentioning the motorcycle that drove like right past the right through the street outside my window. Also, now looking out the window, it's really like stormy, which is surprising considering like the weather was real nice today.
あんたのそばにはすごい助っ人がいるみたいで、俺たちも安心さ。
オイラはどうなんだ？
You're a literal floating fairy thing. You're like the definition of special.
あんたも一緒に行くのか？
もちろんだぞ。オイラこいつの一番大切なガイドなんだからな。こいつがどこに行こうがオイラはついていくぞ。
それじゃあディシア、彼女の面倒をよく見てやれよね。
I like how like for us he's like, yeah, you guys can take care of each other. And then with Paimon it's like, Dehya, you might want to look after this one.
オイラのことをバカにしてるのか？
Yeah. If any conflict happens, Paimon will just vanish.
こう見えてもこいつは今まで数々の危険な場所に行って最後にはいつも無事でいたんだぜ。
Not physically though.
たとえ偶然だったとしてもここまで偶然が積み重なればそんなもんだって言えるだろう。
Paimon is unamused.
そうだったのか。俺としたことが見た目で人を判断してしまったな。
そうだディシア、時間があったらお前のスケジュールを副団長に教えてやれ。
Hey, welcome.
この間の新人募集の時、皆資料の獅子の名前目当てにやってきたのに、ちょうどお前が留守でここにいたのは男ばっかりだった。
They were looking for the hot girl.
副団長はあちこち駆け回ったんだが、結果は芳しくなって残ってくれるやつはあまりいなかった。とても悲しんでいたぞ。
悪い悪い。またいい酒でも何本か持っていくよ。こないだは急いでたからわざわざ帰ってくるのも面倒でさ。
Wow, you have so much homework.
でもそいつらの選択は正しい。
Good luck, kiddo.
リシアがいなけりゃ確かにここは魅力的な場所じゃないもんな。副団長が何とかして何人かイケメンや美人さんを捕まえてきてくれたらよかったんだけど。
よせよ。前に女性の傭兵を2人呼んできた時なんか、あんたらどいつもこいつも冬瓜みたいに座ったままで息もできなくなってただろう。
Let me see. What did you miss? You missed the part where we bumped. No, where we accidentally started the Archon interlude quest. And then after that, we. I did the trial for Dehya. And then we went to the Grand Bazaar, where we bumped into Dehya and Dunyarzad. And then Dehya told us her backstory of her dad being essentially a criminal gang leader who's murdered a lot of people. And now we're at Caravan Rivat, trying to figure out why he's doing it.
本当に不気味な沈黙だったぜ。彼女たちは入団するつもりだったのに、あの食事の後は怖がって逃げちまってさ。
そんなことはもういい。
Yeah, murder!
こんなことがあったのか？俺は知らないが。
あの時君はいなかっただろう。
The guy just missed the most embarrassing part of their brigade history.
いなかっただと？こんな千載一遇のいい時を逃してしまった上に、お前らは誰もこのことを教えてくれなかったのか？
Would you have handled yourself any better?
まあまあ、わかったって。後で教えるから暴れるな。
いや、ごまかせると思うなよ。それにヒシャム。
It's okay. I mean, I already spoiled myself for like the Archon interlude. At least for the Kaya part.
お前たちっていつもこんな感じなのか？
そうだ。傭兵の間には細かいルールなんかないのさ。思いついたことは何でも言う。
They seem like a fun
すっごく
bunch.
自由だ。もし切れるようなことがあれば、罵ってやればいい。
What's going on in the back?
すまねえなら直接手を出したっていいぜ。みんなそんなこと気にも。
Oh god, there they go.
すぐ過ぎ去っていく。
Oh god.
不満を表に出せず、永遠に交流を断ち切っちまうのがマシだろ。
What is going on in the background?
だからあいつらと話してるときは私も手加減しないんだ。笑うべきときは笑って、罵るべきときは罵る。すっごく気持ちいいぜ。風魔池にいるときはそんなことできないけどな。おい、あんたら喧嘩は後にして、まずは情報をくれ。
聞いてるのか、ハラフ。先に仕事を済ませろ。俺はルートマップを書いてみた。
Yell at them. No, but I actually really love how they managed to make the characters do things in the background. Like that's like a nice attention to detail that really brings these characters to life rather than makes them just feel like NPCs.
まずはどこかに隠れるといい。夜になれば必ず犯人も盗品も全部抑えられるはずだ。
わかった。ありがとな。他のやつにもよろしく伝えといてくれ。
安心してくれ。君も気をつけて。
Watch over the trade route. Oh, let's talk to them real quick.
だからリシアが連れてきたあの二人の女性は資料の獅子と並び称されるほどのスーパー傭兵だったんだって。
あの3人が一緒にいると迫力が半端ないんだぞ。あの時俺はビビってただけだ。情けないな。黙れ。
These guys are so fun. Oh, like the part where they basically didn't bring any of the background characters to life. Yeah, but I think it's part of the like process of making the game. Like they're improving. And I love it when there's like something like you can actually like see and notice. Like there was that point when they added the sound of like feet, the footstep sounds. And then like the different footstep sounds of like, you know, when like they're walking on different surfaces, you can hear their footsteps are different. Like I absolutely loved it when they added that detail. It was like, oh my god, everything feels so much more like immersive. Okay, which is the trade route? Trade route. Wow, that's real far away. But yeah, this background characters doing stuff is another one of those things. Oh, and of course there's the NPCs being able to fight. That's another thing that was like, holy cow, you're bringing all these characters like actually to life. Gotta collect some rocks for the BP.
どうやらここみたいだな。まずは隠れて木を見計らおう。衝突することになるかもしれないから気をつけないと。
安心しろって。こいつは喧嘩上手だからな。
Yeah, the MC is talking more.
もちろんそんなことは心配してないさ。やりすぎないように気をつけないとって意味だよ。情報も得なく。
Oh, time's moving fast. It be speedin'.
奴らが来たようだ。準備はできてるな。即戦即決。奴らが反応できる前にやっちまおう。
Time for murder! Ooh, we get to be Dehya! Who are we talking to? Ooh, nice.
お前は資料の獅子。
ほう、長々説明しなくて済みそうだな。さっさと言え。アフマルのヒゲとはどういう関係だ。奴らが狙い
モラをもらって仕事をする以上、傭兵が雇い主の情報を守るのは基本的な原則だ。俺がハクとでも思ってるのか？
Just pay him more.
素人相手ならそんな言葉も効果的かもしれないが。
Okay, bye bye!
モラを稼ぐために自分の信用と評判を守りたいだけだろ。だが商売をするには他にもいろんなものが必要だな。例えばその手や足、そしてあんたの目。
Sir, your limbs and eyes are, in danger.
5秒だけ時間をやるよ。雇い主の情報が本当にそれほど重要なことか。 よく考えてみてくれ。
This is Dehya's way of like dealing with it. I don't know. I feel like I would have maybe thought of like hiring them instead. In that case, I'm their employer. And then they can tell me everything.
おいおい
She knows what she's doing.
冗談を言ってるんじゃないぞ。
She threatened to cut off her own arm once, and it turned out fine. She still has both arms.
私はよくわかってるからな。残り2秒。
手を煩わせる必要なんてねえよ。
おい、あんた気が狂う。
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
こいつ自分の舌を噛みやがった。
Oh shoot!
早く
That's intense!
中に薬がないか探してくれ。
I didn't expect that in like a game where kids are, well, yeah, he's not dead, but he tried to. Like, I didn't expect that to be in a game that is, you know, available to children.
予想外だったぜ。幸い下の状況はひどくない。痛みで気絶しただけらしい。
なんでそんなことを
My brain immediately went, it's like, I guess he just didn't get enough practice. And then my brain immediately also told myself, well, if he had gotten practice, he wouldn't be here!
こいつと威勢を張り合うつもりだった。そこらの傭兵と同じように。
Why did my brain immediately go, well, he just didn't get enough practice? Of course he didn't get enough practice. What am I doing?
まさかこんなきつい方法を使ってまで情報を守ろうとするとはな。
Clearly the man didn't get enough practice.
どうするんだこいつもう気絶しちゃったぞ目を覚ますのを待つのはいいけどでも
ああ、安心しろ。こいつみたいなやつから聞き出そうとしたって時間の無駄だ。それにそんなことしたらまた自分を害そうとするかもしれない。ここに貨物がたくさん置いてある。調べてみよう。悪いと思ってるよ。
Sitar's not gravely injured and will probably wake up soon. It should be okay to leave him here for a little while. Ditch the potentially dying man. Are his eyes open? I love checking if their eyes are open. Like ever since that like old like quest back in like the beginning of the game where everybody's eyes were open when they were supposed to be asleep. I've always liked to try to check if their eyes are open. Okay, let's see. From the little bit of his eyes that I can see, it seems like it's closed.
刀はお茶と同じく丁寧に味わってこそ本来の趣がわかるものです。
I almost got into the rock, but I didn't quite. Mm.
刀は技を支え、匠は宝を有す。
They've been more careful about like their placement of the characters. Yeah, I think I caught a brief glimpse of it. Pretty sure their eyes are closed. Are they? That was like the best look I've gotten, and I think they're closed. There's a lot of daily necessities like food and water in these boxes. It doesn't seem like there's anything noteworthy. Oh, there's something in here. Yeah, I wish they wouldn't patch
名前がいっ
glitches.
ぱい書いてある紙を見つけたぞ。何かの記録じゃないか？
見せてくれ。キャラバンなら財務記録は欠かせないはずだ。うん。やっぱりな。アフマルのヒゲ、クセラ、イドリシ、バシャール。
Oh, that's her dad, the first one, right?
どれも覚えのある名前だ。奴らは取引で十分な食料と武器、そして薬を手に入れていた。
Where would I get myself a flashlight in this game?
このキャラバンは物資輸送の一環に過ぎない。奴らは盗品をウリンに運んでモラに変え、そのモラを指定の人物に渡してるんだ。指定の人物が奴らに物資を
You know, this reminds me of those stories
奴らはそれをアフマ
where
ルの
like
ヒゲに渡す。
you know those like paramedics will sometimes try to check if someone's just faking being passed out, and then they'll like pick up their hand and drop it on their face. Like I remember, like I think there was one of them where they said out loud that like if the person is actually like passed out, their hand would stay in the air, and that person's hand just stayed in the air. so they got found out that way. I mean, yeah, I guess the Lumen Stone could work.
おかしい。なんで最後の物資輸送については金額が記録されてないんだ。
金額がない？
ああ。それまでのすべての取引はどれも金額がはっきり記録されてる。けど最後の物資だけ配達完了っていう簡単な記載しかないんだ。
Oh yeah, it does need to charge and everything. Maybe the more amounts just happen to cancel each other out?
確かにそうかもな。でも盗品がいくらで売れるかはわからないはずなんだが。奴らはまあいい。次は物資の出所に関する記録だ。どれもウリンの方から来たはずだけど、あ、こんなにあるぜ。
ん？
どうしたんだ？
さっざま、風米。
Hmm?
フーマン？ドニアザードの家の
Oh shoot!
前なのか？
Oh shoot! Things are getting convoluted here.
名前がたまたま同じだっていう可能性はないか？
I don't think that's a common last name.
名字も名前もたまたま同じなんてことあるわけないだろ。サッツァマンはトニアザードのお父様、風米家の旦那様だ。
Oh dear God.
これは一体。
Okay, calm down, Dehya. Calm down, me. I'm getting worked up right now. This is like conspiracy levels. Let's analyze the situation first.
あんたの言う通りだな。落ち着いて情報を整理しないと。
Sumeru sure is full of corruption.
ここに書いてあることからすると、風米家がアフマルのヒゲに物資を提供したのは確かなことみたいだ。
I'm sure Dunyazard is unaware.
もしかしたらそれは普通の取引でフーマイ家は何も知らないかもしれないぞ。
その可能性もある。でももしこれが普通の取引なら、なんでこのキャラバンはわざわざ特定の人物から物資を購入する？
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm probably gonna end this stream soon anyways. It's getting a bit late and I gotta go pack. But I'll be back in a week.
キャラバン宿駅やオルモス港で直接購入できるのに。
If Shazamon was actually aware of this, then perhaps he's been supplying the brigade's operations this entire time.
ああ、暴力や略奪行為への援助な。そしてその人物がもらった代金は返礼とみなされ。
Sorry, there probably won't be a stream for the next week. But I'm gonna try to make... I'm bringing my mic. I am bringing my mic. I'm not gonna be able to stream exactly, but I will probably try to make a video on all of the Genshin glitches that I know of, or at the very least my brother knows of. And I'll probably try to post that while I'm there, because even though, like, you know, the Wi-Fi is gonna be really bad and the connection's gonna be terrible, at the very least, if I upload a video, I can at least wait, like, the multiple hours, right? Well, like, yeah, it'll take a long time to upload, but it won't be, like, super buffery, like, with, a stream. Especially since I've tried this before. Last time, I think during the summer. Yeah, during last summer I tried it. And it was so bad because it was buffering so hard. Like, VPNs are great, but they're not like... They can't do everything.
わからない。私はよく風魔池に出入りしてるが、おかしなところは何も見当たらないんだ。モラといえば、マリン病の治療の。
Honestly, you know what? I have nothing to do tomorrow.
だってことくらいしか思いつかないが。
Well, until like my flight. So I may or may not stream this in the morning.
でも、これはあくまでも推測だ。旦那様がこんな方法でモラを稼ぐとは思えないんだが。
I don't think Dunyarzad knows anything about this either.
お嬢様がこのことを知ってるとは思えない。それに、私はお嬢様のことを信じてる。あえて私たちに隠したりなんかしないはずだ。
What do you mean you're asking me I have a flight? You know I have a flight.
そしたらこれからどうすればいいんだ？調査しないといけない謎がまた一つ増えたな。
I'm flying at 5 p.m. So I'm gonna have to leave the house by like 3. So yeah, I'll probably... Yeah, I have enough time to do a stream sometime tomorrow morning then. Or like noon. I'd say around noon. Around noon. If we want to get to the bottom of this, we won't be able to turn back.
ああ、
Everything's so convoluted here in Sumeru.
私から見れば後戻りの選択肢なんかとっくにないさ。大丈夫だ。旦那様とお嬢様を信じてる。結論を出すにはまだ早い。
Poor girl. Time zone wise, it's right now it's 9:14 p.m. here. So if it's about noon, that would be in about 15 hours, is it? Yeah, GMT plus 8.
とりあえず戻ってお嬢様に会おう。このことを一から全部話して、お嬢様が協力してくれるかどうか。
Hey, same time zone.
もしかしたらこの記録のことだけじゃなくて、ついでに アフマルのヒゲのやつらを見つけることにもつながるかもしれない。
でも本当にいいのか？助けてもらえなかったらただただこっちの情報を漏らすだけになるかもしれないぞ。
それでもお嬢様に現在の状況を伝えたいんだ。これは友達同士の信頼さ。
Heck yeah, communication.
出発する前、お嬢様は私をとても心配してくれた。その真心に疑いと警戒で応えることはできない。それは私のやり方にそぐわない。
I don't even know when Genshin programs are happening. I just rely on everyone else telling me that the program has started.
わかった。オイラだってドニアザードを信じたいんだ。
I hope it'll be of help. I hope it'll be of help to her.
ああ、戻るぞ、スメールシティに。
That's intense. There's so many things happening. But yeah, I think I'll end the stream off here for now. Then I'll come back tomorrow. And hopefully we'll finish up the Dehya story quest before I leave. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow then. Thanks. Bye bye.
刀は技を